What's up guys, welcome back to another episode of Footballrs. My name's Tony and you can follow me down below at LINEMAN Football. Now today's video is going to be another unboxing and first impression video for you guys of some cleats here. Today we are taking a look at the Adidas Freak Carbon mids. Now you guys have seen, I've done the Adidas Nasty and the other one I want to get my hands on is next the Adidas Freak. I've done a lot of work with Adidas. Adidas told me a lot about these cleats before, but I wanted to get my hands on them for myself. So first off, thank you to eSpay for hooking me up with these cleats, guys. That will be linked in the description down below. Now guys, before we start, go ahead and subscribe. We put out 2 football related videos every single week, stuff that you guys have really enjoyed so far this year. So go ahead and subscribe. We're putting out as much as we can. Let's unbox these. All right, so like I say guys, there's not a lot of fanfare or anything going on when you're talking about just unboxing general cleats. All you really have with these things, you're gonna have just the box, a little bit of paper, and then the cleats themselves. So let's just get these things out of the box and then let's start looking at the cleats themselves. Now when I take these out of the box, the first thing I see is gonna be those 3 stripes on the side with that crazy metallic, but we're gonna get to that in a bit. First off, let's start at the bottom on these. So when you're looking at the traction plate on the bottom of these, it looks decent, and that's basically what we'll say with these so far. So a couple really interesting details on these. Around the perimeter you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 spikes on the front, a mix of triangle and circle. On the back you have 4 triangle. You can also see all the way around the side there. Look at that perimeter, these like really sharp triangles, almost like shark teeth, all the way around the side. So something that is very unique. Normally you see like 1 or 2 side spikes on these cleats, but these ones have 12. So could be a really interesting traction plate with these, and also it's something that I'm hoping will be a lot better than the Adidas Nasty, which really lacked a lot of traction. Next, we're gonna take a tour around the upper. So the upper is broken up into 2 main pieces. On the front, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a woven material here. You can see a little bit of this like gold design. However, underneath you can actually see a layer of like perforated fabric. So they're trying to do it in a way that gives some stability to it, whereas there's still a little bit of breathability and flexibility underneath it. So it's something that could be really nice. Another thing that I really liked about when I'm just looking around this cleat is you can see the lacing system is a little bit different here, and also it looks really wide around your foot. So it looks like these cleats will be good for really wide feet. Continuing the tour around, the next thing we're going to see on these is the metallic stripes. Look at the shine on these as you move these back and forth. I don't know why they decide to put some of these little small details, but it's something you gotta love when you just look at the metallic.
Well, would you look at that?
Yeah, continuing around the back of the upper, you can see it's like that fake leather material. One thing I would have liked to see maybe is because they did do those 3 stripes in that metallic, like maybe do that same metallic on the Adidas logo on this side. Something small. There's always gonna be something to complain about. Now that we're kind of talking about the laces here, you can see there's a ton going on with the way that they lace these cleats. Now, I don't know if they lace it up this way on purpose. This is something that if you take the laces out, it's gonna be really hard to replicate. Now, I kind of forgot to give like a really good example. When I'm showing up, you can see how the laces wrap around through the front here. You can also see how the laces inside do this like loop-de-loop thing through here. Again, I don't know how well that's gonna go. So if you do take the laces out of these, it's gonna be really tough to get them back in, I assume. Now the next thing I did on here is I took out the insole, and it was actually a big pain to get out. It's not glued at the heel, but it is glued on the toe. So you can see I did do a little bit of damage to it, but it's all for the point of testing, so it's all worth it. And like a lot of the other Adidas insoles, they're super thick, super comfortable. This is the same bounce one that you can get in some of the other cleats, so this is nothing new to you. But yeah, I'm really excited to try these out. And then when you look inside the cleat, there is no real midsole. You just have this one piece here where there is a bit of foam around your heel. So not a full midsole, but a little bit of something there to help give a little bit more cushion. All right, the last thing we gotta do is try these on. Now with these, when you're looking at them from the front, the first thing I kind of think is like, it feels like the tongue is too big. Am I the only one that thinks the tongue is a little bit big on these? Looks big, looks a little bit bulky. Maybe they make it that way so you're like supposed to lock in the laces a lot better. I'm not 100% sure. So I would like to maybe see the tongue go down in size a little bit in the next edition, but we'll talk about more of that in the review. But overall, as a football cleat, they feel super comfy right now. My first impressions are these feel really nice, and these are a lot easier for me to test than my Adidas Nasty, which are a size 16. So yeah, overall, first impressions, these are, I think, gonna be a front runner for one of Adidas' best cleats this year. So there you guys go. I hope you guys enjoyed today's boxing. Now don't forget, these cleats will be linked down below. If you guys did enjoy today's video, hit that like button so you know what kind of videos you want to see in the future. Subscribe for 2 videos every single week. I'll check you next time.